Right. Good afternoon. Can you hear me? All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. This was done on a relatively short notice, and just to help bring to light some concern of I know a friend of mine who haven't seen in person in a long time, who resides in Antigua, and she, together with some of other colleagues over there, have some concerns which I wanted to bring out to the public in an effort to help her, because I see she was crying. She was crying out for help, literally. So I will be talking to Gina and maybe a few others in her area, and to express some of her concern about what is going on with her and her business in Antigua. I know Gina is originally from my community of Wesley, and she has migrated to Antigua. Now a big time entrepreneur, doing well in the business over there, and she will tell us what is going on with her, what are her concerns. So I'm gonna bring her on so she can give some more details on what is happening to her. So, and I would just encourage people to share the live so we can reach as many people as possible. All right. So Gina is here with me. Gina, good afternoon again. And so tell us about what's the name of your business? And
The name of the business is GNF Enterprise, where everybody know it as Gina's Cook Shop. That's a local name,
and,
for the business.
and you're located in
In Old Road, Morris Bay.
Morris Bay in
Yes,
Antigua.
yes.
Tell us about Morris Bay on a whole.
Well,
Generally, what area is there?
Morris Bay is a very nice area. There's a lovely beach that we, the locals and both foreigners and visitors, come and enjoy. A lot of the villagers come out and try to keep the beach clean. We work hard on that. Even even the local church even put bins on the beach, and we even from island some board to make signboard to tell people don't litter, on the beach. Um, is a place where sometimes we go and sit down and cool out. Some benches were donated by different people. So it's a place that we as a community, as just me, but people in the community has put out themselves to try to make it, as that you can have the best experience as possible as you can have when you come to Morris Bay.
So, and how long ago have you moved there and had business at Morris Bay? You
Well, I
established a
would
business.
say for me, right? About over 17 years or more, I'm at Morris Bay, because ever since I know myself, I used to sell in the school and do little selling. Since my daughter used to go in the primary school, I used to do little selling here and there. I always try to do my little progress and little stuff. And I remember coming down here, after I went away for some years, then I came back and continue my business for about I would say more than 17 years. I even think I
Wow.
underestimated my time in, because it's a long time I here. And I started that business by selling on a little table. When nobody else was around here, it was just me alone. Sometimes I would pray for somebody to pass to even keep me company. And
Ah,
one and
yeah.
two people in the village would pass by because the place was just, bushy and nothing was being done. And then, so I started to look into it and say, boy, better I clean up the place and better I make myself more comfortable. So I am not just like I just, you know what I mean?
Yes, and that's interesting because I remember from several years ago, I think I saw you used to do some live. I remember seeing just that one little, like a little stall there, and there was nothing else around there. So you were
Yes,
the first one to really see that potential in there and started up your business there.
yes.
Quite. How did you start up? What were you doing the first? What was the
Well,
first
what I
thing?
was doing first, I was selling like provision and fruits and so to locals and also the tourists. I would peel pineapple, the local Antigua black pineapple, and get all kind of fruits. My husband would go get mangoes. We would have all kind of things, jelly, all kind of stuff lying up there, shells, different stuff we would sell to the tourist provision. The local people could buy. I would sell. I'm close to a school, so I would sell like snacks to the kids. You could get a cold, refreshing drink. I remember the days when I used to have to buy ice and shoving my hand down in the cold cooler. And I used to pray and say, one day I wouldn't have to put my hand in that cold cooler all the time. You understand? Sometimes somebody come for drinks and you're down in the bottom of that and your hand freezing. You know?
So you started off small
Yes.
and you
Yep.
build
Yep.
yourself as a small business owner. And I
Yes.
I, I was just just a quick Google search about how important the small businesses are to Antigua, and I was seeing that they contribute about based on Google, right? They contribute
Yes.
about 80% of the Antigua economy, which is I mean, that is significant. So it's important. Every small business is very important to
Mm-hmm.
the economy because that's how the business is that you're the important part of the
Yes.
whole system.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm sure that you have your niche area in that market, and it seemed like you have been there quite a while now, and
Yep.
I'm sure you have some established customers that
Mm-hmm.
that do come there regularly, right?
Mm-hmm. I have let me tell you, I have customers like I had Onion come here once. That's from the three cylinder band. Very popular guy.
So it's not only
Um
from the burning flame that
but
is.
yeah, mix. Burning flame, three
Oh,
cylinder,
okay. I
all
never
of them.
heard about the
What is the
Christian.
guy in the government office again? Como? Mr. Lionel Hurst? Is that his name? What is his name? Mr. Max Hurst worked very closely with the government. He come here once and sit and had lunch. you know. I had people like Ainsley Harriet. If you do a research on Ainsley Harriet, he's one of the famous cook in England. He did a show with me, and even I cooked, and he had some counts, and he went back and showed it on British TV, and I got a lot of customers.
Wow.
I did stuff with the German TV. I did a music. I am showed in a music video with what the guy they named it? This music guy they I remember his name, but
What song he
I
had?
did I did a lot of stuff with different people, and I have a lot of, even now the season just opened and I have repeating guests
That's
that come
that's
back. I did video, people come here and did video shoot. I'm in a magazine. Come and get the magazine for me, please. Yes.
what's the name of the magazine?
I'm getting the magazine right now, so I give you the right information. It's an
So
Antigua magazine.
you have been doing pretty pretty well there. So
Yes.
you started off selling the provision and then little snack to
Yes,
the school,
and
and
then
now
because I was close to the school, the kids always used to tell me, Gina, why you don't cook? Gina, why you don't cook? Because you know at the time we didn't have school meal. And a little boy from Johnson's Point, he always used to pass and tell me sometimes he hide in the bus and he said, Gina, you know cook. And then I start to think about it and I say, you know, that's a good idea. And I start to cook small lunches for the kids. So they would come, and up to this day, I still selling them $5 lunch. Even things, no, one similar. Even if things get more expensive, I still sell them a $5 lunch. That is
uh,
dedicated to the
you
all
sell
road.
$5 lunch all now.
Yes, for the all road
Wow,
school
that's
children.
amazing.
Long as you go to the all road school, I sell the kids and them a $5 lunch. That is what
What's in that lunch?
you get bread, chicken, barbecue chicken, and bread. And if
Wow.
some of them might want a little food, I will charge them a little $10. But that special, they had a little $5. They can come and get their lunch. You know,
That's awesome.
and they
Yeah,
all
because
and I've
things are
been doing that
expensive
for years.
nowadays.
I've been doing that for years. I've been doing, even if I try to say things go up and I tell them they still bring five and I take the $5 and leave it as that instead of the six, I just take the five. You
Wow.
know?
Yeah. So you're a good person and trying and a doing good in the community. So right now your business has progressed, and I show you it looked like you established a little more in the area.
Yes.
So what can you give us a little tour of the business now, and just
Look in the
and
kitchen.
tell us what you have. That's the magazine that you.
Yeah, that's the luxury. It's called Luxury Magazine.
Okay,
And
luxury. And what edition of that?
I'm gonna find the direct copy. This is one of it. I'm gonna find the direct copy. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Come on, hold this phone for me, no?
All
Let
right.
me
So
move.
what? Yeah. So you can give us a little tour of the place now, because it seemed like you have progressed quite a bit from when you started in terms
Yeah.
of what you have established there.
Mhm.
Yeah, in Morris Bay.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the tour now of the
Okay.
business. Let me see. Is there a way and there do I switch the camera around?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can switch it over if you want.
Brittany? Brittany? Ah, yeah, you're there. Yeah. Switch the camera for me, no? So I can show them. Okay, so I'm starting let me go inside of the yarn because okay. So this we did this because all the water and stuff and the muckiness, you know, we wanted to make sure the place comfortable, you know. We have a washroom, stuff place to wash your hands. And this is
That's a
I like
garden behind
nature, I
there.
like plants.
All right. I see me get a little pause on the video.
Let me see, okay.
All
I
right.
like planting
Wow.
stuff.
You're like your mom.
Yeah, so I have my little backyard, little garden going on
Wow.
and stuff
Oh
like
my
that. I have
goodness.
sour stuff.
I thought they say Antigua didn't have much agriculture produce. That's
You
that's
can do your little thing. I have my sugar
the place look quite
apple.
green behind there.
Yes. I have my
Banana. Okay, I thought
yes.
cocoa.
Yeah, no, that one is finger rolls. I like a mini finger rolls. I do my little that's a guava tree.
Wow. You have a
And
whole orchard at the back here.
yes. Look at the time. The Dominica time.
That's a huge time.
Yeah. See it? So I
Wow.
have
Yeah.
my own, and just here I have. Let me see what else. I have soursop
This
tree.
is this is really nice.
Yes. So you can come and pick. You see, I have more than one
Yeah.
sugar apple
What is
tree.
it? Is that Kashima? I always mix up sometimes. Kashima and Poncanel.
Sugar apple.
Sugar apple. Oh, that's what
Yes.
they call them.
Yeah,
All right.
it's called Sugar Up, right? I
Wow,
have
that's
a
a lot of
horse.
progress from when you
Yes,
started with that
I
little
have a
store.
horse planting that just sent out. You know, let me see right here. That one they look right.
That's a soursop tree.
Yeah, see,
Oh no, that's the
that's the same thing. And I have soursop tree right here. The soursop,
yeah. Oh,
more
okay,
than
nice.
one
It
too.
look like a soursop.
So I make the place. I do up the place. That's a
Yeah, yeah.
cocoa tree.
Wow.
You know, I
And
have a big rubber
that's
tree.
right close to the beach. I never
Yeah.
even know you could have grown
So
that
when the
right.
tourists and them come, I just give them a little tour of what what a fruit tree, what fruit tree is that. They will ask
Wow.
me, I will tell them,
This
you
is
know.
really nice. This is
Yeah.
really nice.
See?
Wow.
Um,
You have really established pretty good
yeah.
there. Starting off and you really grow that business.
Yeah. Look at
That's
this one is they call it the Christmas leaf. I have my little Christmas leaf tree. That like spice or board something similar.
uh-huh.
You know? I
Wow.
also have tambran. Let me show you the tambran. I just get that. That's a raspberry tree.
I love gardens. I love
Yeah.
gardens. This place looks like a place I would just chill out there for a little bit.
Look at look at that. People leave all the way from town and come and chill out and hang
Wow.
out
Yeah,
and
it's really
you know,
nice. Really
and sit
nice.
down.
Oh
And
my
then
goodness.
for those who don't like to be too much in nature, I also have a path for them here. That is
Wow.
that I set up. So you
I
can come and sit
wow.
down.
I didn't realize you had all that there. That looks really
Yes,
good.
you can come and sit down and chill, you know,
This is
quiet.
nice.
People
This is
that come
really,
here
really nice.
love it. Love it.
Yeah,
They love it.
hey, to be in
Mm,
a little garden like that in Antigua is
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. You know. So
Wow,
we really set it up really good.
really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Let me show you the front and the side now of the building. Uh,
Wow.
excuse me a moment, I'm videoing something. Excuse me a
Wow.
moment, please.
Yes, sir. So those of you watching, if
So
you can
this
share this live, we want to
so this
reach
is
as
the
many
front. This is the front
people,
of the
especially
business.
if you're in Antigua.
Yes.
Share the live so we can reach as many as possible. Because we have something serious to talk about on this business here.
Mhm. We do smoothies too for my guests and them when they come and they want a dessert. We do some ice cream, little ice cream. We're not the ice cream parlor, but we have smoothie and ice cream. So people do
That's
come and
awesome.
enjoy that, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
so
not
we
every
put up
time you
all
go down.
this.
Sometimes you just want to go to a local business, a small,
Yeah,
not all the
yeah,
fancy stuff, the nice place like that with a little garden
yeah.
and just relax and enjoy
Yeah.
the
Exactly.
local scenery. This is
Mhm.
good. You did a great job there.
And this one now, this is the mini mat I was telling you about what we did.
Wow.
See?
Who did the paintings on
This
there?
this, this come from Bryden, a big company in Antigua.
Oh,
Bryden
okay.
Wholesale. Yeah, them is the ones that designed and
Okay.
executed that on the building.
That looks really
You know?
nice.
They really did a good job and they spent a lot of money in doing that job, I know for sure. So, that would be real sad to destroy something like that. You know?
Wow. This,
Yeah,
yeah, this, so
yeah.
you have, so right now you
Excuse
have
me,
a
please.
little
I want
mini
to do a
mat.
video in you. Please, give me a minute. What? Give me. We are live. Excuse me. Let me finish. Do a video in you.
So you have a mini mat. You sell different, so you still
Yeah,
cook.
because
You have the
we
garden and what else? Anything
so
else?
this is the mini mart. That's where people can come and buy. If you buy the beach and you need something or you run out of something, sometime a vehicle on the road, they want some brake
Wow.
fluid, they want some, you know,
Oh, nice.
wash, different things. We just try to accommodate everybody, a little of everything.
Like
I know,
a convenience store,
right, a
basically.
convenience store. You know, you can come and you can buy anything, get anything you want in here.
Wow.
People come and they buy in the water, people from the community, you know, they
That
do
is
different.
that is really, really, you have really, that business has really grown
Yes.
quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm quite impressed. I didn't realize,
Yes.
because I remember from way back when you had those videos, I was just seeing one little small stall and it was just
Mm-hmm.
looking like you alone as there, and you just confirm that.
Yeah.
And look at what you have now.
Mm-hmm.
So
So you
wow.
know
So
how I feel.
and that's your main source of income.
My main source of income. My main
Wow.
source of income. I think
Uh,
you know, who that can try to do something for themselves, they should and should be encouraged, not break down. You
yeah.
know, not
So let us get into what make us come to this video now. So you have been there for, you said, like over
I would like to,
17 years.
yeah. Mm,
Started off this
yeah.
business, you grow it when much people wasn't even in the area.
No,
And since after you came in, a few more people sat, other
yes,
entrepreneurs came in
right.
there
Which I was
with their
happy
business. But
with.
you
Yeah,
were basically leading the way, and
yes, and
you
I was
have
happy.
established yourself
Yes,
into a business
because
that's a main income for you.
yes, which
And
I say with other people on board now, that would give us a night where tourists will want to stop by even more.
yeah,
And
so right now, yeah, you say there are more people, the different
mm-hmm,
businesses,
mm-hmm,
and then maybe we'll get to talk to one or two of them
yeah,
during this live there. And recently, I saw you came online and you were literally crying.
yeah.
I didn't get fully what you were saying, so I reached out to you and asked about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And so tell us what happened. What is
So we there and all of a sudden they came and asked us, you know, what we have to
who is they? Who they? Who is they?
DCA, I have to say. Because
What
it's
is
the identity.
what does DCA mean? Do you know?
I guess those are they in charge for any structure or any building or any construction or anything that be going to construct in the country. I guess
Okay.
not guess, but they are in charge because I guess every country have a planning where you do your plan and stuff like that, you know. And I didn't start out with it, but then they asked me for a sketch and I had brought a sketch into,
Also,
you know,
development control authority. Uh,
yes, yes, yes.
okay.
And I had brought that in to where I was asking permission to put current and those things, and I got, you know, permission to put current and stuff. And I may have not started with DCA being truthful, but you know, I thought that you know they were lenient on us because they had come already, and then they say they left us alone and didn't bother about
So
that.
the land, the property you're on there is a government
Yes, it's government
property.
property.
And
Hmm.
but you went through and you follow up and you got permission to do your
Eventually, yes,
business.
because they had come after
And
us a first
you got
time.
written permission. You got written permission.
Yes, to get the
Okay.
current and stuff, we had to have permission to put current on the land because you can't put current on government on anybody property without a permission. DCA will not DCA, APUA will not come and install any current if you don't have permission from the people that own the land.
Wow. Okay. And now you got this letter, and what's the content of the letter? What did it tell you?
Well, in so much words,
And it
they
wasn't just
say,
you alone. I know it's the
yeah,
all the people in the area.
in so much words, they saying that we supposed to vacate within certain amount of days. With I guess
How many days?
14 days. 14
14
days.
days.
Yes.
They want you to leave your business
Mm-hmm.
that you establish your main source of income
Yeah.
and give you a letter to telling you to move in 14 days.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So we
This
would.
this does not sound reasonable at all.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
This is not reasonable. 14 days is not enough time. But
No.
wow, this is really sad. How they expect you to move in 14 days?
I don't know. Mm.
This
And when we went to them,
and you confirm
they say it's a
that with the authorities
yeah, they
that
say it's, when we went, they say it's a cabinet decision. You understand? It's a cabinet decision. So
so did they tell you they did still establish why they want you all to move there from there?
well, they're saying we have illegal, we build illegally. You know.
And that's the only reason.
Yep.
I don't understand why would they want you just to move because they say you're legal and you're here, you are there as a small business owner contributing to the economy. It doesn't make sense. It seemed to me that there's something behind it. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, because why, if you're a citizen of Antigua there with a business and the establishment, the authorities tell you just to move because you're illegal, and it doesn't add up. So there's something behind it because you are bringing in money in the economy. And again, as I looked up, if Google is correct or close to correct, and the small businesses in Antigua contributes like 80% of the economy. That's a lot. That's the
Yep.
majority by
Yep.
far.
Yep.
So you play a very important part in attracting those people. I sure, as you say, you have customers, repeat customers, and I think 14 days is and just making you move because it's illegal. So I think they need to give you some more explanation as to it.
Yeah, we need
Exactly what. And if it
something
comes to the
better.
point where did you talk about compensation?
They don't tell us nothing about that. It's like move on, no compensation. Even the pole, I pay over 5,000 something dollars to put that pole there. When they give me the bill to put that electricity on that place, I was gonna walk out the office, and the lady said, "Miss, go ahead, put your electricity because you're gonna have a business and you'll make back the money." You understand? And
Yeah, I don't like to hear thing like that, and it's I just I don't find it's fair. I don't find it's reasonable to give somebody 14 days to move and don't. Well, I can't believe they wouldn't compensate you if it comes to the point where you have to move. I think that is extremely unfair. I
I
mean,
think they should come and
taxpayer,
talk to
yes,
us, you know?
government property is still owned by the people, right? It's not because it's taxpayers' money that actually pay those things. So it's not like while they may say you're illegal, at the same time, too, everybody money contributes to the ownership
Yes.
of these properties. So I know in Dominica there were cases where what they call them squatters, people were on government land, and
Yes.
eventually some of them were given titles and the ownership to the property, because I think there's some law, if you stay on a property X amount of time. I don't know if that is in Antigua, because you have been there for quite a while. I know some of
Quite
the
a
laws
while.
may be similar, but you have established a business and a name, and there's something what you call goodwill in a business. You have established there, and you have all that. So it's not just the value of your goods, and it goes beyond that. So
Yeah.
I think that you'll need some more information on that. Have you secured a lawyer on that? Have you talked to a
No,
lawyer
not
about
as
that?
yet, but I gonna have to talk
Yeah.
to somebody
Yeah, I think you need to
because
seek legal advice on that, and maybe you should go in as a team, because there
yeah.
are others who are also affected by that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What
Not
about the
only
what
here
about
one,
the
all
go ahead.
yeah, I'll come with you. Let Brittany go. Yeah. I was saying it's not even not it's not even Morris Bay alone. They have I know of someone that own a business down at Darkwood and she and all got a letter too.
So it's like all the small businesses
Mm-hmm,
doing the, I
mm-hmm.
mean, sometimes it's really, I know, I understand sometimes governments want to improve on things. They want to maybe have, as you say, they talk about what the building, was it the CDA
Mm-hmm.
thing, they
D-
they want to
DCA,
establish certain
DCA.
standard, they want to
Yes,
improve on things. I understand that, but at the same time, we have to understand people livelihood, and
yep,
sometimes, unfortunately, is the people that need the help the most sometimes get affected the most, get it.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's your main source of income. For someone to tell you in 14 days you have to move, there's
Mm-hmm.
no way that can be fair to anyone. And I think they need to come better than that, and give you all something better, a better explanation as to why you want to move. And if
Yes.
if it's inevitable that you have to, you should be well compensated, or even be given another place to establish your business. I know you said that some years ago that they talked about installing some specific stores, right? Or that they could rent over
Yeah.
to you. But this time around, they didn't talk about that, right?
No, no, they never tell us that. They never tell us that. And that what they said wasn't it's not written in no let me see, no writing there for that. To say, okay, that is the reason that we moving you guys because we're going to do some stalls for you. Then nothing come in no paper saying that.
Did you reach out to the representative in your area?
I to be honest, the side where I live, um, that's the blue side, and the party in power is the red side. So I don't even know
So there
who is
might
the
there might be some political thing within there.
yeah,
But
but I don't,
yeah, I still think you need to talk to your representative on that. Also talk to a lawyer on that and see what legal right
yeah,
you have there. What legal is on your side. And so what
yeah.
would you like from those in authority? What are you expecting? What would you like? I know you wouldn't want to lose your
Well,
business.
I would like them to come and talk to either one day
Kind of breaking up.
trying to get to. If it's
Yeah.
something they have to do with the place and they need the place, they should come better than that. Find somewhere then to put us. Come up with a solution.
So if they have to
Come up
go
with a
back to that
solution.
original, if they have to go back to that original thing, I don't know if it's a plan or maybe what they told you all from some time before. Isn't there a place
Mm.
adjacent to where you are that they could start building this thing instead of just
Yes,
making you guys
yes,
move and then you
yes,
have a place to move into?
yes. Yes,
Wow.
they do. Yes, they do. Because the beach, the whole most is all the business them is mostly close to the roadside now. More than
Yeah.
close to the beach. Because we more facing on the main road instead of to the beach itself, back inside on the beach.
Yeah, but
So it's,
so as I think we mentioned that earlier on, and someone just mentioned it again as with there are several of you right now. About how many businesses are there right now?
I be around about 7 of us.
Yeah, if you all go as a collective team to get a lawyer on
Mm.
and see what legal right you have.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
I something just to try to facilitate it because I mean I like the place. I haven't just from the videos you show that it's a well established business and you did a
yeah.
lot there. You started off when there was nothing. The place was I remember just seeing your little stall alone, and you took that initiative to go out there and establish yourself, establish a business, and that attracted other people. And I sure between the seven of you, you're bringing in you are playing a part in the economy of Antigua, and they should not just brush you aside. I think people have to be considerate, especially when that's your main income. And you tell you like 14 days you have to just give it up, and it's unfair. It's very unfair, and I think people in authority they need to put themselves in others' position and just consider if it was me in that situation, if it was a close relative of mine, how would I feel? How would I feel to do that to someone? All right, so it seemed like we lost we lost Gina there for a minute. Hopefully she comes back on soon because they were another um, set of people that I will plan to talk to that have the business there. So I'm hoping that she can come back on soon. Yeah, but let me read the comments here in the meantime. See, I could get on here. Yeah, with the congrats. Hi, Maslin, how you doing? Yeah, yeah, Ed. I think they need to see what the rights are from the legally. Yeah, coming together. Yep, open to the people instead of frustrating them. That is so true. Yeah, it's a really serious concern, especially somebody had a business and it's you know that's the main income or maybe their only income, and you just tell them they got to move out in 14 days. I mean, can you imagine the disruption? That is frustrating. So let me see if I can establish contact with Gina and I can get in touch with some of the other people. There were another business person I had talked to this. They were supposed to come on, so uh, yeah. So give me a minute here. I'm seeing she's online. Wow. Okay, is there anyone on the live that's in Antigua? Yes. Sorry about that, people. I'm trying to reestablish contact so we can get to talk to the other business owners. Wow, man, I'm telling you, I sometimes we need to when people in authority they need to put themselves in others position. I can understand if they want the place for development, but be reasonable with the people to give them 14 days to move. That is not right. It's not fair, especially for someone or a family depending on a business for their livelihood. And you just say, "Hey, 14 days. You got. What are these people gonna do?" I All right. Gina is back.
Yeah, my phone went dead, so I had to plug
Ah,
it because
yeah, I suspect maybe there might be something there. Yeah, and
yeah, because
I was just talking about the whole situation with just being reasonable with people. I can understand when I know there was a situation in Dominica recently on the bayfront where they removed the stores for people selling thing, and they said they wanted improvement there. But yeah, it's just that people have to be considerate and try to accommodate people to facilitate them rather than just making it so disruptive that you just 14 days. I don't think there's not much people that could take that short notice that you
no,
have to
no,
just move
no,
out in
no.
14 days, move
Mm-hmm.
away from your main source of income and find something else to do or find another place.
What part in the business? Brittany, I'm on a live. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about the other people that were the ice cream shop owner? Do they want to come on and say something?
Yeah, but um I step away and come up because at that time on the thing they are like ways from me. So I step away and came up because at that time I had to come up because everybody we were locking up at that time. It's our close up time. And I guess
Okay,
everybody
okay,
was
so
judging
it's
how it is.
that's your closing time. All right,
Yeah.
I guess maybe, but yeah, but they basically they had the same concern, and they were
Yep.
people from Antigua. I know
Yes.
you're there. You're married to an Antiguan. You have children there. You
Mm-hmm.
And similarly, the people come there and they're doing well with the ice cream place.
Yeah, they're
They
doing well
told
with
me
the
there are
little
several
business
different
and
flavors of ice cream, including some
yes,
tropical fruits and so on, well
yes.
established and for years now. And to give them 14 days, I don't think it's fair. Anyway,
No.
so as we say, and as some as others in the live yesterday that maybe you should get seek some legal advice as
Mm-hmm.
you all as a group and see what legal rights you have. Also, talk to the representative and see
Mm-hmm.
what you can do. But
Yes.
I I can I'm quite impressed with what you have done, how you started off and how you
Mm-hmm.
established yourself there, that nice little garden at the back. You have grown, the business has grown quite a bit. And for someone to tell you to just have to pick up and go in 14 days, man,
Mm.
it's not good. It's not good.
Mm-mm. No,
So
it's not.
I'm wishing you all the best, and I hope this thing work out in your favor.
Yeah.
If it comes that you have to move, at least they will give you more time and maybe give you a place that you can
Yes.
reestablish
Yes. Mm-hmm.
your business.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll wrap up now. So if there's any closing remarks that you want to give in terms of
Well,
what you want to get out of this.
somebody like me, sometimes it's very hard to get um like say you want to book an appointment with the prime minister or you want to see somebody, they will just most time you bounce with the secretary and the secretary will tell you, well, they're not available. But in this situation, I would love the prime minister for Antigua and Barbuda, the Honorable Gaston Brown, to look into this and see what can be done. Think of us as a people, because the way I see life, things changes. Things don't always remain the same. And
Mm-hmm.
yes, no matter what the area or where it's part of the country, all road is part of Antigua and Barbuda, and you don't even know who is who. You know what I mean? And in the sense of saying, maybe they might, I'm not saying him, but a lot of times other people might underestimate the small business because maybe somebody that they think that should run it maybe with more money. But think of the toil and the hard and the sweat that you put into this. And sometimes
Mm-hmm.
you have a family to take care of and you have to think of something to do. You understand? There is different. God put different people on this earth to do different things. And from the time I was a small child, I remember me taking a basket of vegetable, and on my head I would go around the village selling my vegetable. You understand? And go from house to house. And you can ask my community in Wesley. Maybe the younger children will remember that, but I know that. I used to sell sometimes I go, I sell cake, sell how you call it, pudding, different stuff. And my mother used to send me and sell, and when she sent me and sell, I would sell off everything. I remember once mommy sent me and sell some stuff. And when I went and sell some vegetables, she just take a pen and write the price. And when I look at the price,
And tell them who is mommy for the people that don't know,
oh, it's
especially
Pamela
those
Henry. Pamela
farm,
Henry.
right? A
Pam.
hardworking
For
farmer.
Album, one of the most
Yes,
hard working person where I get all my motivation from and
that's
my
right.
drive to be a better person in this world. And my mom sent me and sell, and I'd watch the goods and all the hard work we had to do. And we used to sometimes we take them out all the way. You remember you guys had a ground up pulpit side somewhere there below. And we were all the way. I don't know if you remember your parents. I used to see them going in a ground.
We used to have a place called Wilbram, and I think you all were maybe
Right. And we
above there.
were
Yeah,
right on
it was
top
far.
in
There
pulpit.
was no motorable road at the time,
Okay,
so
and foot.
it was a
I
lot of
saw.
work to take stuff from there.
Okay, we
Yeah.
used to have to walk from how much miles to get to these places, and we used to bring out our vegetable. And my mother used to send me and sell. And one day, when she sent me and sell, my mother have like say a cabbage maybe for $1.50, and I said to myself, $1.50. So I take something and I rub out the price and say $1.50. I put in that like $3.50, and I go and I get all sale. And one thing with mommy, she always used to pay us when we sell.
Wow, really?
Anything, yes,
Yeah,
because she
that's
said if you
interesting.
train, yeah, she teach her. He said when you have kids, you make them familiar with money. If you don't, they're going to steal. So she would
Wow,
always,
that's interesting.
yes, she would always pay us. When you see we go and sell, she give us a money and tell us, look, that is for us. So when I came back from selling, what do you think I did? I come back with the money and she was going to pay me. And I say, Mommy, no, you don't have to pay me. I make my own money already. So she said, what do you mean you make your own money already? I say, I rub out the price and because you're selling the goods them too cheap. And she look
It's,
on me and she tell me, you're gonna be a business owner. You're gonna sell because you
wow,
good for yourself and you can sell. And I never forget that. And from the time I put Antigua, I selling all in the market. I selling produce. Any little place I put, I selling produce. Anybody in all road can tell you from day one, me is a seller. There was times I used to go house to house on Sunday, all in early asking people if they want provision to buy. You
wow,
understand? My husband was never a seller, and I remember even dragging him and all in this. And right now, he even more comfortable in the selling more than me. You
wow,
understand? My little boy, I had a son here. He's in Canada now because he born up there, so he going back over there. And the little boy take over and used to sell my daughter. All I know is this I know. What am I going to do? This is what I know. I had a first lick. I was by the roadside no, and somebody had tell me to do a business along by the road. Stay by the road. I tell him, no, I want to run a shop. I come back in the village. My old husband opened a shop for me in the village. I stayed in the village. It used to do good, but you know, when you're there in village. But I go back by the roadside. And when I go back by the roadside and open this business, you know, it takes time and it takes time to build, but it build. This is all I know. Working most
wow,
of my years I spent working for myself. I live in Canada. I used to do how they call it, you know, the nursing care that you do up there. And I also had one a restaurant. Me and my husband had the restaurants in Canada.
wow.
You
So
know,
you have
yes.
always been an entrepreneur.
Yes, I've always been somebody like that, always selling, always trying to do something like that. You know, everybody, I mean, I don't say I
So
never
that
was
business
no,
mean
but
that business means a lot to you,
yeah, it does.
obviously.
It does. And I come back and see guys say, you know what? Antigua is a place I love. I am not going to be all around the place. Let me just come back Antigua and settling myself and to set myself. And I was very happy because I was saying, wow, the government of Antigua good because he gave people like me a chance to do our own business. To be honest with you. And I was saying I am very happy that he didn't even disturbing the small business people. I was like
So
respecting that and saying, yes.
why you say give the government give small business chance? Did they facilitate you in any way? And mean do they have anything established to help small businesses
Well, not
that
even
you took advantage of, or they
that.
gave you?
What I'm saying that I took advantage of, the point I'm making in that thing, when we started the business, if they was against us, they would have
Hmm.
like fully against us. They would have done root us up long time. If you understand what I'm saying.
Okay,
So I
from
was
that
quite
perspective.
happy that they give us the chance to showcase
Hmm.
our business and our talent because everything you can depend on the government to help you. But at the same time, we have to remember we're in an economy where people coming from all over, you understand, that coming into the country, and we were getting a little bite off of that too. We were giving a service and we were getting something off of that. You understand? So I need him to look into that to see, well, boy, we really had to find something, a different solution to help these people,
Yeah,
to
I agree.
continue, to
Anyway,
continue.
do you know somebody by the name of, was it Mandelis? Is that your sister, your cousin, your
Malice.
man? Oh, Mali. Oh, I guess.
Mandela is my
Okay.
brother. Mandela is my brother. He's in
Okay,
England.
somebody was
Mm.
asking, but yeah, so that's your Pam's first, no, not first child,
Third, I'm her third
third,
child. She
third,
have she
third.
have Kenworth. She had Mervyn, which died in a tragic accident at a young age. Then she have me, which is me, who know me for Dun Dun.
Mm-hmm.
My right
That's
name
what
is
I know you for,
Ginatin.
done.
Yes, my right name is Ginatin. Some people know me for Gina. There's some people know me for Gina Flynn, but I am Ginatin. Thomas. Married to Foster Edgecombe, a man from Antigua, for over 25 years. I have three kids. I have one with Brussels Christmas, and I
The
have
the
two with my husband. You
the
know?
the
Yes. His
Kukutan
son, yes,
granddaughter.
son,
Okay.
granddaughter.
Okay.
My mother
Yeah,
have
Kukutan.
after
What's the grandfather name again? I say Kukutan, but I know it
Hilton,
was Hilton,
Hilton,
Hilton, Hilton,
Hilton
Hilton.
Thomas.
Yeah.
And my mother after me had Alfonso Thomas, which he died in Canada. And then after Alfonso come Lenny. We have Marlies, Mandela, and Pinky. So
Ah,
all those kids, my mother is all now, she's still trying to work. And she, you know what I mean, should rest up, but when you get older, you can't really rest up because whatever the sickness, whatever that bug will just take over you. But she's
oh
a
yeah.
hard worker and she feed us and teach us how to work hard by herself.
Yeah.
Most of the
Yeah,
time,
well
everything
there.
she do is by herself. My mother
She
work hard for us.
she instilled in you some very
Yes,
good
yes.
attitude there towards work.
And
Yeah.
I tell my children the same thing. I don't make them afraid money. I show them money. I give them money. Anything they do, I hand it down. I pay them. So they
Mm.
don't walk and steal. People think they don't walk and thief because sometimes and that is a very, when I sit down and I say, this lady, there's a smart lady that you instill that in children that at a young age,
Yeah,
you know?
that was not the common thing to do, to pay children for doing things like that. It was not common. I know in
Mm-mm.
bananas when some people used to think, but a lot of time, yeah, we just
Boy,
take that as hey,
anything we do for
that's our
mommy,
part. That's our chores for no pay.
yes, mommy
Yeah.
used to give us her money. You can scratch her back. She will tell you, come and scratch my back for me. She give you her money. Serious. I don't lie on her. God no. And up to
Okay.
today, everything my mother, whatever my mother get, my mother disperse it around her children and them. She give everybody something. My
Well,
mother don't wait until she dead for
that's
nobody to fight. She give everybody something.
that's awesome. Yeah. So yeah. Well, I hope that the people in authority will be reasonable
Yes.
with you all. In any way, I wish they would help you all to establish even better, rather than
Yes.
try to run you off the place.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
based on what I've seen there, you did an excellent job with that place, with the garden and the stuff there. It's just amazing that
Yes.
what you have made this place out to be. And if what if instead of trying to move you out, what if they try to help you to set up even a better thing and establish that it will be helping the country.
Wow,
It will
I
be
will be
helping the
so
family,
happy. I
helping the
will be
country.
happy. I'll be
And
elated.
sometimes people don't look at things in those ways, but sometimes we can really look to help people. If you find the construction of the place is not up to par, what about helping them to, because the business is well established already, you have done a great job with the place. What about helping you to even
Yes.
improve on it?
I
So
would
you
appreciate
can,
that.
yeah, but sometimes people like to, hey, I'm in authority and I can do this and I can do that, I can take it out. But a lot of time is the smaller people that get
Mhm.
pushed around like that. And the people with
Yes.
all the money that don't need it, I mean, the people have millions of dollars. You can survive. You don't even need to work again. You have millions and billions. You have money that you can live
Yes.
out your life without even needing to do anything. And the
Yes, it's
people that
true.
are dependent on it for daily survival, those are the
Mhm.
ones that are always being pushed around and manipulated. And so
Mhm.
it's really sad. And sometimes I
It's
think we
true.
need to relook at
Hmm.
some of the ways we treat people.
Yes.
How and it's how we'd like people to treat people
It's-
like that. So anyway, we don't want
Exactly.
to prolong much longer here, but I just
Hmm.
want to thank you for sharing your concerns here. And I say I saw you on there. I saw you were very emotional, and I just reached out and see how I could help you to even get the word across as you were asking for. So, and again, thanks to everyone who listened today, and hope you share and hope we can reach the people, especially those in Antigua. I know there are a lot of Dominicans in Antigua doing good
Hmm.
things. I know we have people with have certain attitude towards immigrants, but I think Dominican and Antiguans are well integrated. It's like we can't do
Yep.
without one another. I think that's well established. I know what we have going on here in the US, though we see in the what's going on with immigrant community, especially those of Hispanic descent. And so, as an immigrant in Antigua, I know you're not. It's not just against you. It's all the. In fact, I spoke with some
Everybody,
other
everybody.
Antiguans there that have business established. So that's not just because of you moving from Dominica here. It's
No,
just
no,
that
no.
is the people on the small businesses. They
Yes.
are being affected by this move, and I hope they reconsider on try to facilitate you all in establishing better rather than just push you off. 14
Yes.
days is unreasonable. And if it comes to the point where you have to move, I hope that they compensate you all properly.
Yes.
So anyway, all the best.
Yes. And I
And
want to,
yeah, let me know if any updates
yes,
on what happened. And
and I would also like to tell you thank you for reaching out. Thank you for sharing this message on your platform. I appreciate you, and continue to do what you're doing. You're always keeping stuff alive, making us go down memory lane, and I appreciate you. Thank you.
thank
I
you.
always watching your
Thank you.
stuff. Trust me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. And thank you
Yes,
everyone for watching,
yes,
and enjoy the rest of this beautiful Sunday afternoon.
yes, and share the
Bye bye.
live.
Yeah, take
Okay.
care.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Bye.